The motion on the need to build 132-33 kV electricity at Yewa and Egbado South Ipokia Federal Constituency of Ogun State by Honorable Kolawole Lawal is taken. According to the Honorable, the entire constituency hardly enjoys power supply for the past 10 years. He further explains that it will also boost the social economic well-being of the people and Nigeria in general.
I remain Kolawole Lawal, Mugolo Nduro. I represent the peace-loving, easygoing, contented but deprived people of Egbado South, Ipokia Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Ogun State. I rise to humbly move this motion on the need to build a 132/33 kV electricity substation in Yewa land and improve electricity supply in Egbado South, Ipokia Federal Constituency of Ogun State. The House notes that the importance of electricity to the socio-economic development of every area cannot be overemphasized. The House is aware that currently only 1,500 megawatts power supply comes from Agbara 30 MVA substation, and is also aware that this 1,500 megawatt power supply from transformer in Agbara is grossly insufficient to cater for the electricity needs of the people of the area. The House is concerned that the lack of electricity supply due to a non-functional substation in Yewa South local government area has adversely affected socio-economic activities in the area. The House is also concerned that many communities, especially Owode Yewa, Ajilete, Okeodon, Idiroko, Agboshasha, Ijofin, Ajegunle, Ilaro and Ipokia have barely electricity in the last 10 years, thus causing disruptions in economic activities in the area. The House is further concerned that the continuous erratic power supply in the area has paralyzed many businesses and rendered business owners jobless, while hospitals have been rendered inoperable, thus denying the people access to adequate health care. The House is also disturbed that even with the almost non-existent power supply, the people are inundated with exorbitant estimated bills monthly. As consequence of the need for a 132/33 kV substation in Yewa land, as the area, which covers over 250 kilometers, is currently fed on just a single 33 kV line. The House is informed that as a temporary measure, the existing single 33 kV line can be converted by the Rural Electricity Agency (REA) to a double circuit from Kolawole to Olosogbo substation to provide some relief to the people before installation of the 133 kV substation is completed. The House is also cognizant on the urgent need for installation of a 100 MVA substation at Obasanjo Transmission Station Ota to ease the burden on Agbara 30 MVA substation and improve power supply to Owode Yewa, Ajilete, Okeodon, Idiroko, Agboshasha, Ijofin, Ajegunle, Ilaro and Ipokia in the short term. The House then resolves to urge the Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company, IBEDEC, to expedite action on their efforts at improving power supply to Owode Yewa, Ajilete, Okeodon, Idiroko, Agboshasha, Ijofin, Ajegunle, Ilaro and Ipokia in Ogun State. The House also resolves to urge the Federal Ministry of Power to install a 100 MVA substation at Obasanjo Transmission Station, Ota, in the immediate term, and ensure the installation of a 132/33 kVA substation at a central location in Yewa land. He has further urged the Rural Electricity Agency (REA) to, as a matter of urgency, convert the existing single 33 kV from Kolawole to substation to a double circuit line. The House then mandates the Committee on Power to ensure implementation. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I so move.
Mr. Abute, I
if you listen to that motion, if you watch me when I was moving the motion, you realize that I said my people are deprived. When I say deprived, I mean deprived, as in a lot of things are they just they don't reckon with us in that part of the country. They don't do things for us because we feel we are contented. We don't make trouble. We are peace loving. We are easygoing. I'm just going to talk about the custom, the way they even intimidate us around there, but that's not for today. The issue of electricity supply has been an issue for the past 10 years in our area. Most time when I go home, if I want to stay like 1 week or 2 weeks, I buy 10,000 diesel or no fuel or diesel every day. In fact, most times when I'm in my constituency, I may not see this electricity blink for 10 minutes. It doesn't happen. I'll call them. I'll call Igbado. Igbado is the headquarters of Ibidec. That's Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company. Ibadan Disco. They are in Ibadan, but they cover our area. I call the MD. I call everybody. There's no line in this area. I think they told me that this is the problem they are having. That area is fed from a 30 MVA transformer in Agbara. Agbara is in our local government anyway, but that's where they were fed from. Aside that, they even said that the what we are using now is crisscrossed about 250 kilometers from Olorunsogo in Epokia in Silumelu State that they use in feeding us, because it's just a single circuit. Because of that, we cannot get regular supply. So sometimes they will not give us light for 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, sometimes, most times. And now, from that Agbara 30 MVA, we have only 1,500 mega. Is it 1,500 megawatts only to supply the entire area, which is inadequate. In fact, it's like we don't even have it. That's why we don't have. And on weekly basis or monthly basis, I mean, they bring estimated bills. If they give like 5 minutes, the following day they will start carrying ladder to either cut light or bring spurious bills. And I say enough is enough. So what can we do as a way forward? I went to Ministry of Power. That's TCN, Transmission Corporation of Nigeria. Is it Commission or Corporation? I don't know. Transmission TCN. I went there. I went to IBDC, that's Ibadan Disco. I went to REA, Rural Electricity Agency. I went to all relevant stakeholders in this matter. And the solutions is what I will just move on the floor today. And what the solutions now is for them to, number one, they can double the circuit from Powerland to double the end of single circuit. They can make it double, and that can only be done by Rural Electricity Agency (REA). Now they can change the 30 MVA in Agbara to 100 MVA, which they wanted to do, but because of what they said, there was a land dispute between Agbara community and the landowners and TCN, they couldn't progress that. But I now said yes, let them bring 100 MVA to Obasanjo TS, that's Obasanjo Transmission Station in Ota. From there, we can get a leg that can come direct to our place, and we have it. And this is advice by them too. Whatever I've said here is advice from the experts. In addition to that, they can also they want to give us a leg from Ota to that area as a temporary measure, that before you have this 100 MVA and double the circuit. But the major thing that we can do in the long term, is for them to install a 132/33 MV transformer, or substation in the central area in your land. That's the crux of the motion.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
But with this motion now, are you optimistic that the problem will definitely be solved, since this is an issue that lasted for almost a decade?
Yes, that is why we also mandate the Committee on Power to ensure compliance, and I will also follow up with the Committee on Legislative Compliance to ensure that this happens. Why? Because I know they have those things.
the agencies involved, they have those things. RBA can do the double circuit in no distant time. They can do it. Currently, the RBA at OTA, they are trying to fix a leg for us that will give us some supply that can get, like they said, they can get like 5 hours per day or 10 hours per day, which is better for us than having nothing. So that we are optimistic that's going to be done. With this motion, I'm sure they will expedite action on that. Then TCN, for them to bring an 100 MVA to Agbara is not a problem, because they wanted to do it because of the land dispute that did not allow them to do it. And then the third one, the water took MVA, have not discovered anybody before, but with this motion at least they should be able to do something for us.
The motion was adopted by the House. Comfort Olayinka, Dajik TV News.